Greetings, Commanders. This is Commander Hong Long from Hong Long Wuxia, and today we will be discussing what I think should be the first thing you should be doing once you leave the noob site. The very first thing you should do is you should smack down 55k or thereabouts and purchase yourself a hauler and proceed to plot a course to the east side of the galaxy map. As you travel to the far east side of the bubble, you should make sure to use your discovery scanner and honky system that you go through. And then if you come across any Earth-like world, water worlds, or ammonia worlds, you should go over and use your surface scanner and scan those. And you should, by the time you reach the far east side of the bubble, have enough to buy yourself an ASP Explorer. Now, once you have your ASP Explorer, you're going to want to go and head towards the Guardian sites. Get out there, because one of the most important things that you can get to improve your quality of life while playing Elite Dangerous is a Guardian frameshift drive booster. It will make your life 100,000 times easier. And there are other things you're going to want to get too. You're also going to have get the blueprints, the weapons blueprints, in case you want to go fight the Thargoids later on. And while I haven't done it, you also probably want to get one of the Guardian fighters. Now, as you're flying out to the Guardian sites, you're going to want to make sure along the way that you honk every system that you go to. Use your full spectrum scanner so that you explore every system that you land in. And if you're in Odyssey, you're going to want to make sure that you land on the planets and get some first footfalls in, as well as doing some exobiology. This will make this will fill up your this will give you a lot more credits for when you return, and it'll make your trip out there a lot more enjoyable and a lot more interesting. Now, if you're not seeing, if you're seeing a whole bunch of planets that are already had their first footfall, then try and replot your route, make it a little bit more circuitous. So let's get out to the Guardian site, shall we? Now, before you hit the Guardian sites on the planets, you're going to want to hit one of the superstructures in space, because these contain the ancient keys. The ancient keys will release the vessel blueprints. If you go to one of the Guardian sites on the planets and you go through all of the things that you have to do to release the blueprint, and it's a vessel blueprint site, and you don't have one of the keys, you're not going to get a blueprint, and you'll have done all that for nothing. So my advice is, the first thing you want to do is to go to the space structure and get a couple of keys so you can get some vessel blueprints. Now, to do this, you're going to have some cargo space. So my ASP has a cargo space of 4, so I can collect 4 keys. Also, you're going to need some sort of an energy weapon. You can use a pulse laser. I believe I have plasma cannons outfitted here. So once you once you've located the superstructure, you're going to look for the pylons. Once you've found the pylons, you're going to have to activate them, and to do that, you're going to have to fire at them with your weapons. As you can see here, it doesn't take a lot to get them activated, but pulse lasers work a whole lot better. But and you're also there's 3 pylons on each superstructure that you'll have to activate to release the key. Now, once you've done that, you'll have to go get the key. Now, limpets or collector limpets don't work too well, so you're going to have to lower your cargo scoop and scoop it up. And that's a lot of fun, even for somebody who's done it before. Before you can get the key, though, you're going to have to use your data link scanner. Although it appears here that I'm using my composition scanner to actually release the key. You select the target, and then you just scan it, and then the key will be released. Then you just have to go scoop it up. Yeehaw! So just make sure that you select the key and try and put it right in the crosshairs as you go by. And, I'm going to miss it here the first time I go through, but I will get it on the second go through. Now, once you've gotten the key, then you can, excuse me, then you can either go through the process again, which I recommend. I recommend you collect as many keys as you have cargo space. And once you've done that, then you can proceed to the planetary sites. And that will be an experience in itself. I guarantee you by the time that you get done collecting all the blueprints, the vessel, module, and weapon blueprints, you're going to be an expert or a semi-expert at driving that SRV around. And not to mention, you're going to be become pretty adept at using your cargo scoop to pick things up, at least to pick up these ancient keys. So, now that that's done, let us proceed on to the planetary sites, and we will continue that on in the next video. So if you like this one, be sure and hit the button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and fly safe and don't fly without a rebuy.